Reality of Truth podcast. Let's go.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Welcome, friends, to Monday Minutes. This is the Reality of Health podcast. You know, it's all give and take. Oh yeah, everything you do, doesn't matter what it is, there's always a consequence or a reward. So let's talk about it. Everything you do has an opposite reaction. Let's say, for example, you want to run incense or candles in your home. Of course, you're going to use good quality, real incense, real candles, none of that garbage that you can buy with soy wax and petroleum wax and all the nasties and all the fake incense. I'm talking really good stuff. Matter of fact, I'm going to put links in the description for you, and I don't make a dime off of any of it. It's personally what I use. Well, anyway, so you're going to be burning these things in your home. So that puts off toxins and whatever else it can produce in the air. And that's going to go into your body through your lungs. That is called a consequence. And that can either harm you or not really do too much to you. So the better thing to do would be to always use the most natural, best substances to burn in your home. And that means essential oils as well. Absolutely no fake chemical garbage that you buy at the regular stores. Learn how to use diffusers and atomizers, these kinds of things that you can use for essential oils. Matter of fact, make your own room spray. It's really simple. Just use witch hazel, which you can get anywhere, and essential oils. Make your own. You can make any smell you want. You don't have to buy what other people make. Make sure they're real essential oils and not fake. Again, Acacia is my go-to brand. Do you want to eat sugar? Well, then you're going to experience the problems that sugar causes. Do you want to drink alcohol? It's all good until the next morning. Do you want to do drugs? Or you want to gamble? Or any number of things that you can do in your life? They all have consequences. So what about healthy things then? What are the repercussions of supplements? How about the repercussions of a good diet? Or of exercise? Or repercussions of a positive outlook? What is the opposite reaction of doing all the things you could possibly do that you know are good? The reaction is good health, good well-being, and good spiritual health. Who doesn't want that? Everything you choose to do has an opposite or opposing or contradicting consequence. Understanding what those are would help you not to live in the world of consequences that are detrimental. Choose good things, then you'll have good consequences. Everything is a trade-off. You must decide for yourself what's worth what you are doing. If you know that you want to do something that you know is really not the best thing for you, just accept the consequences then, even if you don't know what those consequences are. Take ownership. Those consequences build up like layers over and over again. The more layers, the longer it's going to take to correct those consequences. Bad habits over a long period of time, much harder to break. Am I right? As a whole, the more good things you do, the better. But sometimes the smallest things have the biggest impact. Once you know what those consequences are for whatever action that you want to take, then you can make the proper decision on whether or not you want that consequence. Like sugar, or alcohol, or laziness, or healthy food, proper sleep, using toxic chemicals in your life, from clothing to cookware to cleaning supplies and skincare. I may have an episode on many of these. How about exercise? How about supplements? Supplements are very interesting. And then, of course, we have stress reduction. The list is really long, so I won't bore you. You must have priorities. So, what does that look like? Well, you need to make a plan. Without a plan, you have no direction. What is your outcome supposed to be? What are your goals? Why are you trying to be healthy? What does it take to be healthy? Well, here's how you do it. I'm going to give you a synopsis right now, It's very simple to do. You can go into the transcription of this episode. It's at the very end, and you can write these out and have them in front of you every day. This is how you do it. These are the main points. These are the things that you need to concentrate on. And then all the other stuff is additional. Priority number 1, you have to stabilize your sympathetic nervous system. It is absolutely what drives all of your health. You want benefits from exercise? You got to have a good sympathetic nervous system. You want to lower your stress? Same thing. So from one side of the spectrum to the other, it's all about your sympathetic nervous system. Then you need to make sleep a priority. I might have a sleep episode. You will never be healthy without good sleep. I don't care who you are. You can only go so long before it catches up. Then you have to stabilize your diet. Whatever diet you choose, you need to learn how to do it the best way possible. I think you already probably know what I find the best diets. That would be low carb. Next, you have to learn how to lower your stress. Stress is like running your car at high RPMs all the time and never relaxing. That will kill you, figuratively and physically. Then you will need to figure out how you're going to acquire clean water. I don't care which water you pick, whether it's distilled water or spring water, but it needs to be clean. None of this plastic bottle garbage. If you're going to buy plastic bottle garbage, you need to know how long it is between the time that they make it and it gets to your house. The longer it sits in that plastic, the more plastic you ingest.
Ew.
You can ask the companies for an assay done on the chemicals and toxins in their water. If they can't provide that, I wouldn't drink it. Then you have to create for yourself a movement strategy, also known as exercise. But I don't care if it's just straight exercise. It could be from walking to hiking to rebounding, lifting weights, yoga, stretching, playing a sport. Doesn't matter. Do something with your body. And lastly, know what supplements you need. Some people don't need any. Most do, especially nowadays. It's not like it was 150 plus years ago. Now our soil is low. It's depleted in almost everything. Therefore, you're really not going to get as much in your diet as you think you're getting. So supplements come in handy. So there's 7 things that you can do right there that are the basis for good health. No more excuses. Eric, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. Well, I just made it very simple, straightforward. 7 things. Stabilize your sympathetic nervous system. Get sleep. Stabilize your diet. Lower your stress. Acquire clean water. Design your movement strategy and know what supplements you need. Write them down. Go after them. I guarantee you will feel better. Again, Wednesday's episode coming up in 2 days is going to be awesome. Gonna blow your mind again. I hope you listen. Thanks for listening today. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for listening. You know the drill. Everything's in the show notes.